Imagine two people sitting side by side, same laptop, same AI tool, same question typed into the same chat box. One walks away with a mediocre answer, vague, generic, barely useful. The other walks away with a breakthrough, a sharp analysis, a fresh strategy. A draft so good it feels like magic. Same tool. Completely different results. What made the difference? It wasn't the AI. It was the person behind the prompt. Here is a truth that nobody tells you when you first open a generative AI tool. AI is a mirror. It reflects back the quality of what you bring to it. Your vocabulary, your clarity of thought, your depth of understanding, your ability to ask the right question in the right way. When you type a shallow question, you get a shallow answer. When you type a rich, precise, well-reasoned question, you get something extraordinary back. This is why two people can use the exact same tool and have completely different experiences. The AI didn't change, they are different. Generative AI is not a replacement for your mind. It is an extension of it. It amplifies what is already there, the good, the average, and yes, even the gaps. Think of it like a megaphone. A megaphone doesn't make your voice more intelligent. It makes your voice louder. If you whisper something confused into a megaphone, you get loud confusion. If you speak something brilliant into it, the whole room hears brilliance. AI is your megaphone. What you say into it is entirely up to you. Now, some of you might be thinking this is about technology people, coders, people in Silicon Valley. Let me stop you right there. This is for everyone. If you are a doctor or a nurse, a health worker trying to understand a patient's condition better, AI can help you cross-reference symptoms, review clinical summaries, and draft patient notes. But only if you know enough medicine to recognize when the AI is wrong. Because it will sometimes be wrong. And the one who catches the error is not the machine. It is you with your training, your judgment, your years of study. If you are a lawyer or a legal practitioner, AI can help you draft contracts, summarize case law, and spot inconsistencies in documents. But the law is interpretation, it is argument, it is human judgment applied to complex situations. A lawyer who stops deepening their knowledge of jurisprudence will one day lose a case because they trusted a summary over the substance. If you are a teacher, AI can help you design lesson plans, generate quiz questions, and personalize content. But teaching is not just information delivery, it is relationship, intuition, wisdom about when a student is struggling, when they need encouragement, when they need to be pushed. That cannot be outsourced. It must be grown. If you are an artist, a musician, a designer, a storyteller, AI can help you brainstorm, generate references, draft lyrics, sketch ideas. But the vision, the emotion, the lived experience that makes art resonate, that comes from you. From your pain, your joy, your culture, your memory. AI can hold the brush, but you must dream the painting. If you are an engineer or a scientist, AI can accelerate your research, help you debug, summarize literature, model hypotheses. But the hypotheses must still be yours. The critical thinking, the experimental instinct, the ability to question your own assumptions. Those come from a mind that has been sharpened by deep learning, not just deep prompting. If you are an entrepreneur, a business person, or an investor, AI can help you analyze markets, build pitch decks, model financial projections. But strategy is wisdom. Timing is intuition. Knowing which risks are worth taking requires a judgment that can only be built by studying, failing, learning, and growing. AI can show you the numbers. It cannot tell you what they mean for your specific context, your specific moment, your specific bet. If you are a public servant, a policymaker, or a civil servant, AI can help you draft policy briefs, analyze public data, write reports. But governance is about people, about values, about making difficult choices under pressure. The quality of those choices depends on how deeply you understand the people you serve, the systems you operate within, and the history that brought you here. If you are a pastor, an imam, a priest, a spiritual leader, AI can help you prepare sermons, locate scripture references, draft communications. But the ministry is a human calling. The comfort you give to someone grieving at 2 a.m. does not come from a language model. It comes from a person who has wrestled with faith, doubt, and the full weight of human experience. If you are a manager or a team leader, AI can help you create performance frameworks, draft communication strategies, analyze team data. But leadership is earned through presence, consistency, and the kind of trust that builds slowly over time. No AI generates that for you. If you are an artisan, a tailor, a carpenter, a chef, a welder, a potter, AI can help you research, plan, and document your craft. But the mastery in your hands, the instinct that tells you when something is done right, that lives in your body and your years of practice. Keep practicing. The truth for all of you, regardless of your field, is the same. AI will make you better and faster at what you already know. It will not make you smarter than what you have invested in yourself. Here is the danger that nobody wants to talk about. When a tool is powerful enough to give you a good enough answer in 30 seconds, the temptation is to stop asking deeper questions, to stop reading, to stop studying, to let the machine carry you. But here is what happens slowly, invisibly when you do that. Your questions get shallower. Your prompts get lazier. Your ability to evaluate the AI's answers begins to erode, because you have nothing solid to compare them against. You lose the ability to know when the AI is wrong, when it is incomplete, when it is confidently producing something that is simply not true. And then one day, you make a decision, a medical one, a legal one, a financial one, a strategic one, based on an answer you trusted without the knowledge to verify it. This is the hidden cost of intellectual laziness in the age of AI. The students who will thrive in this new world are not the ones who use AI the most. They are the ones who bring the most to AI, the ones who read widely, who ask hard questions, who sit with difficult problems long enough to develop an instinct for the answer, and then use AI to sharpen, validate, and accelerate what they already understand. Now, if you want to use AI as a genuine learning companion, not just an answer machine, here is how. First, invest the time to understand your subject deeply. Read the textbooks. Attend the lectures. Learn the fundamentals. Not because AI cannot summarize them for you. It can, but because real understanding cannot be downloaded. It must be built, layer by layer, through effort and repetition and failure. Second, learn to ask better questions. Prompting AI well is a skill. It rewards curiosity. It rewards precision. The better you understand your field, the better your questions become, and the more useful the AI becomes to you. Someone who asks, explain machine learning, and someone who asks, explain the trade-offs between gradient boosting and neural networks for tabular. Data with class imbalance are not having the same conversation. One of them already knows something. That knowledge unlocks a completely different level of assistance. Third, keep challenging the answer. Do not accept the first response. Follow up. Push deeper. Ask the AI to argue the opposite side. Ask it what it is uncertain about. Ask it to explain its reasoning. The people who get the most from AI are in a constant dialogue, not a passive transaction. Fourth, use AI to expand your thinking range. Ask it to show you perspectives you haven't considered. Ask it about the edge cases. Ask it what experts in a related field would say about your problem. Use it to reach beyond the boundaries of what you already know. But always come back to your own judgment as the anchor. Fifth, reflect on what you learn. Writing a prompt is not the same as understanding. After a useful AI conversation, close the tab and ask yourself, what do I actually understand now that I didn't before? What would I still get wrong if I had to explain this to someone? That gap between what the AI said and what you have truly internalized is your next study task. So let us return to where we started. Two people, same tool, completely different results. The AI did not decide who got more out of that conversation. The human did. The one who had read more, thought more, practiced more, questioned more. Generative AI is extraordinary. It is one of the most powerful tools our generation has ever held. But it is still a tool. A hammer does not build a house. A scalpel does not perform surgery. A microphone does not deliver a sermon. A pen does not write a novel. You do. And everything you pour into yourself, every book read, every concept wrestled with, every skill practiced, every question you refuse to stop asking, that is what flows out the other side when you sit down with an AI and begin to work. So keep learning, keep growing, keep going deep into your field, whether that field is medicine, music, mathematics, ministry, management, or business. Because the most powerful version of AI you will ever use is the one you bring to it. That version is you.